Bonjour y'all. Welcome to Wellness for Everybody. I'm Amanda. Today we're talking about herniated discs. So just like I've told y'all before, if y'all want to see anything, please reach out to me, let me know. This one specifically for my friend Cody that's reached out. He's not ready to get surgery because he's still very young. And so he asked me if there was anything he could do to help him with it without going through surgery. So herniated discs sometimes can be treated without surgery through gentle exercises, stretches, things like that. It doesn't fix it, but it will take away some of the tension and pain from it. Before you do any of this, make sure you get a doctor's approval. If they are so bad off, you may cause more injury than good. We've all just about heard the herniated disc, but some people don't know what that means. So you have discs between each vertebra in your back, and they act as shock absorbers. When they get herniated, it means that disc has been worn down and the gel in the center of that disc leak out and it can press on nerve roots, and that's what causes your pain. And when that happens, the ligaments in your back get slack and they need to be re-strengthened. But as a general rule, for anyone that has herniated disc, we want to avoid exercise that contains bending, lifting, and twisting. Those are big no-nos for people with herniated disc. So if you give me just a second, I'll sit up. We're going to go through the cervical spine and the lumbar spine. So give me just a second and I'll be right back with the cervical. Okay, we're back. I've got a chair. It's not necessary for this one, but you can do it seated or standing. So when you do this, this is isometric hold. So you want to sit or stand, make sure you're up nice and tall. You're going to take your hand and place it on your forehead. Okay, with this, you're going to press your head into your hand without moving your head. So you're placing tension in your hand and your head to create that isometric hold. Okay, you're going to hold this for about 5 to 15 seconds, whatever's tolerable for you, and then you release. And you can do that approximately 10, 15 times, whatever feels comfortable for you. So again, your hand is on your forehead and you're pressing your hand and your head into each other without the other moving. All right, that's your isometric hold. The next one we're going to do is a neck extension with a head lift. I'm going to show you this with my chair here because I don't have a bed or anything in here to show you this with. But basically what we're going to do is you're going to lie on a flat raised surface with your arms by your side and your head hanging down. Okay, let's turn it this way. And then once you lay down, your head's going to lay off the side. So I'm just going to lay like this. My head is laying on the side. We're going to lift your head to a neutral position and hold it. And then release. Again, you're just picking the head up to a neutral position and releasing. Okay? So you're gonna do that, you're gonna hold that for 5 to 10 seconds, lowering back down, repeating roughly 10, 15 times, whatever is tolerated by you. Okay? Give me just a second to set up for the next one, I'll be right back. Okay, we're back. I've got my mat. We're actually laying on our back this time. This time we're doing a chin tuck and neck retraction. So we're gonna lie on our back. We're gonna take our chin in and down towards our chest until you feel a slight tug. So it's gonna look like in and down towards your chest. And you're gonna feel that tug in the cervical spine. You might lift your head up just a tad. Don't do it till it hurts. We want a gentle tug. So almost like you're creating that double chin that most of us hate. So down towards the chest. Just until you feel that tug. When you feel that tug, hold it for about 5 to 10 seconds, release. You want to do that about 10 times. Give me just a second to set up for the next one. I'll be right back. Okay, we're back. This time we're doing a shoulder retraction. So you can do this sitting or standing, but you need to be completely against the wall. Okay, let your arms hang down naturally to the sides and then you're going to bend your arms until your elbows are about 90 degrees at the elbow. Your upper arms should be touching the wall, or as best as you can. And what you're going to do is you're going to move your shoulder blades down and back, pushing the upper arms against the wall. Your shoulder blades are squeezing together. And you're going to hold this for about 15 or 30 seconds, as long as you can. And then you release. And again, we're going to repeat that. Any of these that we're doing, you're going to repeat 10, 15 times, depending on what's tolerated by you. So again, we're against the wall, arms are down naturally, bend at the elbows 90 degrees, upper arms are touching the wall, down and back with your shoulders, squeezing the shoulder blades together and pressing the back of the arms against the wall. Okay? All right. So that's all for the cervical spine. Give me just a moment to set up for the next one. We're gonna work the lumbar. Give me just a moment, I'll be right back. Okay, we're back. We're on our mats. We're gonna lay back and we're gonna do a knee to chest stretch. So we're laying back. We're taking one leg, laying long. The other one, we're bringing in to our chest and pulling that knee in. Now don't pull it so much that you hurt yourself. And if you can't get all the way up to where I am, just pull as far as you can and make sure you're putting some tension on it. Not so much tension that it hurts, but just until you feel a stretch. And you can kind of move it a little bit here towards the other elbow, and that'll bring in a different stretch. And you're gonna hold that, 5-10 seconds, release, switching legs, same thing. Pull in until you feel that stretch, you can move to the other side. Holding 5-10 seconds, releasing, and you're gonna do that both legs about 5 or 10 times. All right, so while we're down here, we're going to do a figure 4 stretch. All right, so I've done this one on some other videos. It's really great. You're gonna take your knees, both of them are bent. You're gonna cross one over the other, and we're making this figure 4. So you've got an upside down triangle here. You're gonna take your hand and put through the center of the upside down triangle, grabbing the back of the thigh of the leg that was still on the ground. You're gonna lift it, wrap your other one around, and you're gonna gently pull in towards your body. Okay, releasing, doing the other side. And we're holding these about 10-15 seconds. And release it. And again, we're doing both sides about 5 to 10 times. All right. We also have a back flexion we can do while we're here. So we're going to pull both knees into our chest, wrapping your arms around the knees, and you're gonna lift the head off the floor just slightly, and you're gonna start to feel a tug. When you feel that slight tug, we're stopping. And we're gonna hold this for about 10 seconds, and we're gonna release. And you can come back down, and we're gonna repeat. Knees up, arms around, chest up. Okay? So that's your back flexion. So any of these that we're doing, you're gonna do 5 to 10 times, all right? We're gonna do cat-cow next. This is a great one because it's opening your chest and flexing your back at the same time. So when we do cat-cow, we're on all fours, so hands and wrists under shoulders, knees under hips, okay? So right now we're in neutral back. When we inhale, we're gonna drop our belly towards the floor, chest opens up. And on the exhale, you're reversing the motion, but you're going into arch your back and chin comes towards your chest. So you look like an angry cat here. And on your inhale, this is your cow. Exhale, arch the back, chin comes to chest. Inhale, dropping the belly, chest opens up. Okay. So again, with those, you're gonna do those about 10-15 times. They're really great. Take your time with those. Make sure you're using your full breath as you inhale and let that chest open up. And then on your exhale, your body's coming in. Make sure you take that full exhale. That's really gonna help with releasing some of that tension when you follow that breath. Okay, the last one I'm gonna show you for your lumbar is called a Sphinx pose. It's gonna get a nice little arch in your back. All right, so we're gonna lay flat on the floor. We're gonna take our forearms and put them on the floor. All right, from here, we're simply going to push up so our elbows are under our shoulders and you're getting that nice little gentle arch in your back. You're gonna hold this about 15-20 seconds and release. I'm gonna do it again. Holding this about 15-20 seconds and release. Okay, so with that one, since it's a single motion pose, you can do that about 5 times. All right, so give me just a second and I'll be right back with you. Okay, we're back. So we did the lumbar and we did the cervical. There's not a whole lot with your thoracic, maybe some gentle twists. If you're sitting in a seat, you can gently twist, your right shoulder over, your left shoulder over to the right and vice versa. Just some gentle twists will work that very lower back. Usually your herniated discs are higher up, but if you do have anything in the thoracic, just those gentle twists is probably going to be your best. Avoid your heavy lifting. Avoid strenuous exercises or sports. The twist is only gentle twist. Do not swing yourself all around. You want to make sure you avoid any bending and lifting heavy things. It's not recommended. If you're currently recovering from a herniated disc, you should avoid strenuous activities until you're cleared by your doctor. So if you've learned anything, if you like what you saw, like the video, share the video, make sure you subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you next time on Wellness for Everybody.